The beauty of citrus is that it flushes brand new leaves 5 times a year, or it can. It takes at least 25 leaves to produce every fruit. When I put the EnSoil in the soil, all those treatments scattered around, the flush of leaves came 5 weeks sooner, which means if I could compress when the flushes are, instead of getting 3 in a year, I could get all 5, and my trees would grow, 50% more.
This is the 3rd year that we've applied algae to it, and I apply it 3 times a year. It is definitely holding moisture better. After a rain in our area, you can have water standing 3 inches deep and give it 2 hours and it's gone. It just goes straight through the soil. There's nothing there to hold it. It's basically because all we do is fertilize on top, so those roots stay on top. So you got all these nutrients down that are deeper under there that have literally gone dormant. They've gone to sleep. The last 2 years, for sure, we haven't had any sick calves.
It's those bacterial and fungal pathways that are enhanced by the input of the Chlorella vulgaris algae. And that's what we found, but it also stimulates root growth. I don't have to move horses. I don't have to change their paddocks if I treat this with EnSoil. In fact, they follow me around when I'm spraying in these fields, and they quite enjoy it.
Conventional agriculture is a sterile environment. It's almost like hydroponic. You have to add everything to it. We didn't even really think too much about the nutritional value. Just, you got to pump fertilizer to it, never realizing everything that we do destroys the microbes. Now we know too much nitrogen makes a plant completely vulnerable to both disease and insects.
The plot has just thickened. We've got new information that I think changes a lot. Food is medicine. They're coming down to the fact that food has organic compounds in it that are anti-inflammatory and antioxidants. And what the algae does is that it produces these growth-stimulating compounds, stimulating soil microbials to grow. So we show that there's a bigger, not only biomass of organs, but bigger diversity of organs. They say for a grower to go from conventional farming to regen ag, he's going to have 3 to 5 years where yields are going to be down, meaning his income may be down. Most farmers can't afford to do that. By using the algae, that 3 to 5 years is compressed to 1 year. The algae do enough that you can transition faster by stimulating the soil microbial growth, jump starting it, if you will.
There's so much money in your soil that if you can get the biology right, you can unlock and take credit for those nutrients that are just not available in your plants.
No matter how much advancement there is to technology, we're still light years away from how efficient the biology is in that nutrient cycling aspect.
Today we're looking at, I always call it algae, EnSoil algae. Me and Herb been trying to block off a couple rows and see if we can't see some shelf life and nutrient differences in the fruit.
It's definitely,
is it better?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It was juicier,
That's
sweeter. Even though it was smaller, it's deeper red and juicier all the way through. Look at it all the way through.
Yeah.
That one's definitely sweeter. More yield for less money.
Yes,
That's right.
please.
Exactly right.
At a premium price.
That's right.
And better taste.
That's right.
Don't forget.
That's right.
That's
Sweet and
nutrition
yeah.
right there. It cost a fortune. They analyze all the carotenoids, all the flavonoids, and all the vitamins. And when you average all the 26 different things, they averaged them together, and my fruit was 8 times more nutritious than the conventional crop. Now I've got beneficial insects, we've got microbes. I don't have to use any fungicide. There's no disease. My neighbor, citrus growers, spraying all the time.
Everybody can tell you all you want to hear, but the product speaks for itself.